Good morning. Today is Monday. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Omega. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas. Halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Welcome back to the most unique live stream daily ritual on the internet. You have found your way to the lost magic of Jesus revival. The ancient magic ritual you're about to experience is unique in the world. Written and performed from the first-person perspective of Jesus of Nazareth, this rite comes from the Bruce Codex, an ancient Christian document rediscovered beneath the sands of Egypt in 1769, containing two lost books of the Bible, the first and second books of Yahweh, which contain the secret teachings of Jesus to his disciples. I'm Reverend David Griffin.
I'm Reverend Leslie McQuade.
And this is the lost magic of Jesus revival.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deeply. Feel each breath as it moves into you. Follow your breath as it spreads throughout your body. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life, however it is you imagine that tree to be, and grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into omega earth. I call on you in the east, alpha. I call on you in the west, omega. I call on you in the north, alpha. I call on you in the south, omega.
Alpha,
at omega,
the beginning
and the end,
and the path of the age between, sunrise
and sunset,
and the path of life between, birth
and death,
and the path of life between. Alpha,
omega,
IAOE. Welcome back to Alpha Omega's Column Hinge. This morning we're opening once again the 21st Treasure of Light. We begin by reaching out to the angels in the invisible. Angels of the 21st Treasury. Attend. Watchers, we know your names, so stand aside. Ozaz. Ozaz. Eloes. Eloes. Azaias. Azaias. Let the watchers withdraw, and let us enter into the 21st Treasure of Light. There are 12 heads in my Father's treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. Zo, zo, ze'ai. Zo, zo, ze'ai. Zoho, ze'ai. Zoho, ze'ai. Zoho, ze'ai. Tozazaksai. Tozazaksai. IAOE I. IAOE I. Marazaz. Marazaz. Ozaaz. Ozaaz. Ozeaya. Ozeaya. Oza, Oza. Oza, Oza. 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 Azaios. Azaios. Naya Ozaze. Naya Ozaze. Aenazaz. Aenazaz. And so we completed our journey through the places, invoking each of the 12 mighty angels, head in its proper place and rank. And at length we came into the place of the center, called place of the midst, the place of the middle, the place of the Father of the treasure of life. O Father of the 21st treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name, we invoke you. Oazi-ai. Oazi-ai. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer to establish human liberty worldwide.
Establish human liberty worldwide.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
Abolish slavery in all its forms.
And set our people free.
Set our people free.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
of our water,
Restore the purity of our water.
of our food,
Restore the purity of our food.
and our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
Restore the integrity of our elections.
All these things we ask in the name of the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing helps you experience more God Force energy. As you have more God Force energy within you, so you are better able to weather the coming storm. You know, so many times I explain to you that part of being filled with God Force energy means that you can understand God's messages, and God speaks to us through nature. That's why it's so important that we spend time in nature, just quietly observing, because this is where we make our reconnection. Something else that occurs to me is, you know, when I was a kid, it was really important to go barefoot. It was very, very important to go barefoot. And the reason why is that my family were today they call them hippies. Back in the day, they weren't called hippies. They called themselves freaks. And they were freaks about whatever they were interested in. If they were interested in Jesus, they were Jesus freaks. If they were interested in art, they were art freaks. If they were interested in music, they were music freaks. If they were interested in politics, they were political freaks. Hippie was a label put on them by others. It was not a label they chose for themselves. They understood that they were different from everyone else, and they called themselves freaks because they felt like they didn't fit in. And in fact, the freaks, I was told, didn't fit in with the hippies. And I saw a lot of this firsthand because, unlike a lot of children, I was raised on a university campus. And so there are different, I saw different things growing up, and I woke up a lot sooner than other kids to what was going on because it seems to be part of the reason why I was there. And the most important thing that I saw was that these freaks, these self-avowed freaks that people today call hippies mistakenly, they insisted on going barefoot for two reasons. One of the reasons was they wanted to reconnect with Earth. It was important to reconnect with Earth. And the way we reconnect with Earth is we are like a battery. And we need to have our feet on the ground in order to make that connection. And you notice your feet are wet. Everyone's feet are wet and sweaty. And you notice that electricity moves better with a watery connection. This is why our feet are so wet. That's why our feet should be on the ground, barefoot. The ancient Greeks didn't wear shoes even in the winter. The Celts didn't wear shoes even in the winter. They wore leg warmers and leggings and things on their calves and ankles, but they never lost that connection with Earth. Now, why is that? And one of the reasons, and if you look, ancient statues of gods are always barefoot because that connection with Earth is important. And I'm encouraging you to make that connection. Now, people, I don't know why, are afraid to go barefoot these days, but it's important. It's important for you to get out into nature. Take your shoes and socks off and put your bare feet on either bare soil or sand or grass. Go to the beach. That's the place where most people feel most comfortable being barefoot and putting their bare feet on the earth. And this is why going to the beach is such a vacation for so many people, because it's the longest they ever get to run around barefoot. And why am I insisting on walking barefoot on the earth? I'm giving you that original connection, the old connection to earth, and helping you to reconnect, because we absorb God Force energy also through our feet. Through touching the earth with our bare feet, we absorb more God Force energy. We absorb it through our skin. We absorb it whether we're paying attention or not. But you absorb more when you turn your powerful mind towards the idea of absorbing more God Force energy. And when you do that, that reignites your connection to nature, and it will make it easier for you to see the messages God is trying to give you. the secret little clues to make your life easier. It's all waiting for you, so clearly laid out, so carefully given to you by the Father that loves you most. And all you need to do in order to have this amazing power, this deep reconnection that will bring you the satisfaction you're looking for, what do you need to do? You just turn your mind towards the powerful idea of God force. And when you breathe in your next breath, you'll breathe it in. You just have to remember with each and every breath to breathe in the God force.
Thank you, Leslie, for that beautiful and powerful message on this gorgeous Monday morning, stormy Monday morning. If you'd like to know more about this ritual or the lost magic of Jesus, be sure to visit our website at alphaomega.church. While you're there, take a look at our prayer wall. We invite you to leave your prayer together with ours. Also, while you're there, you might want to consider leaving a donation. We would really appreciate it, small or large. This is how we pass around the collection plate at these beautiful services. So until next time, when we meet again in the hour of sunrise tomorrow morning, back here once again at Alpha Omega's Column Hinge Temple, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And as always, may your magics work better than expected.